Okay, we are back for another week of sports talk. This is a sports show.
Yes.
Yours truly, Dominic K, in here.
That's me.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm Devin, the Dev Eps, for short. That's me up there. Yeah.
All right, and I'm Dean.
So, the playoffs are it's amazing. It's on fire. We're getting down to the stretch. I think that we can pretty much feel where some of these series are going. Not all of them. Some.
Well, I wonder which one you feel like you know which way it's going down. Which one?
I mean, I know what's going to happen. I know the ending of the story.
That's awesome.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, spoiler alert.
I know the ending. I know how this is going to end.
All right, Doctor Strange, let me know. How does it go?
Finals
Finals are going to look like what?
Toronto and Houston.
No, Diamond.
Nobody likes that.
No,
I don't think it's about a like. I just don't think that it's going to go the way you're looking for it.
It's still very much up in the air. And and after reading over how you wrote this up, Diamond, I really think.
Well, let's dive in.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
because
just gonna get straight into it, right? We're just gonna.
I mean, because it's not really. I think the term I'm looking for is journalistic integrity, and this doesn't.
Don't see any.
It seems very biased.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Just go ahead.
So NBA playoffs 2019. All right. Here's the headline he's talking about.
Okay.
Toronto destroys Philly in an epic victory, 101-96. What's wrong with that?
Can it be both, though? Can they destroy them and it be an epic victory at the same time? Because really, if it's an epic victory, a destruction really would mean that the game was, it was over, early. So that's my first problem.
Okay,
that's my first problem.
I like that.
Let's go on.
Like
go
that.
continue.
Let me tell you why I say that.
A lot of hyperbole here.
The Raptors have never been where they are right now.
Really?
No, the Raptors.
But they have.
been.
They haven't been on the verge.
To the second round of the playoffs?
Yeah,
No.
I saw Vince Carter.
They
The
got
Raptors
blew out.
No.
Did they not get past?
They've been to the Eastern Conference Finals before
Right,
against
but-
LeBron.
Yeah, well, okay.
They've been places. They've
Yeah.
seen things.
They have
this is not
a few
new.
things.
Yes.
I wouldn't. Let's not act like they're mainstays and like this is what they do.
Let's not
The
act like
Toronto Raptors have been around in this area in this time of the playoffs for the past 5 to 6 years.
Sunday's game was a must-win. True.
Yes, it was a must-win.
They normally would not win this must-win game.
True.
That's why I'm saying
Okay.
that this is an epic victory, and they haven't been here before.
For them, put that caveat on it right there. For them, for the
This
Fighting
is
Dress.
also the best era in Raptors history, with 6 playoff appearances in a row. But an era which every season ends in a heartbreaking disappointment, but not this time.
this
Not
is
this
I
time.
don't know if I would consider it an era just yet. I mean, seeing as though I feel like it just started. This era started as Kawhi got there, so we're just at the beginning. I can't even because we don't even know if he's gonna. We don't even know if he's gonna stay.
They don't pace themselves all the time.
That's a good thing you're talking about pacing.
I don't even think. No, I don't think it's a good thing. I think that they just
bring that back.
ran into LeBron 7 times, and that's what happens. That's what happens when LeBron is in your conference. Okay, so now that LeBron is gone, the entire Eastern Conference
It's wide open.
It's wide open.
It's
right?
wide.
It's wide open.
Let's get down to it. It's wide open.
And if truth be told, the Toronto Raptors have been there over and over again. This is exactly where we expected them to be at this point in time.
So you're saying LeBron's still in Cleveland, we wouldn't be having this conversation?
No, we wouldn't. We would be talking about the Toronto Raptors being swept again. Maybe if Kawhi's there, then maybe it's a battle. Yeah. And I think
but
LeBron
outside of that,
was very smart to get out of the Eastern Conference when he did. But yeah, we wouldn't be talking about the Raptors. I mean, actually, we might be talking about the Raptors in a 2-2 with Cleveland Cavaliers right now too. To be honest about it.
I mean, because we don't know what LeBron we were going to get and what Cavaliers we were going to get.
Exactly. I mean, because his team is turnover over there is ridiculous. So he might have had Kyrie back.
which I don't think is a bad idea. So where do you see this series going? Who's winning this?
Once again, Philly was a pick of mine early. Since my Boston Celtics it's looking real bad for them right now, 3-1. I'm back on the Philly bandwagon, guys. No, they look in spite of them losing yesterday evening, they look good. The Philadelphia 76ers look good. Kawhi Leonard is hot right now, so he's very hot in these streets. Averaging something like 38, something ridiculous. Numbers we haven't seen since Jordan. Shooting percentages we haven't seen since Shaq. The boy bad. He real bad. And he's the best defender in the league. So when he's clicking like this, he looks like he could challenge. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, your boy might be number 3 now. Like, Diamond. Like, it's KD, it's Kawhi, and then it's Braun. Like, and we might have a battle at 3 or 4
for this season.
Yeah, for this season, yes.
That's fair.
That's how it's looking right now, man. So I'm very impressed with Kawhi's growth. I'm also very impressed with Jimmy Butler and how he's leading, being the adult in the room for the Philadelphia 76ers.
I really like how Jimmy Butler, after all of that off-season or was it like beginning of season?
It was beginning of season, but it all looks like it was Jimmy raised hell for the right reason.
Butler for the Philadelphia, he's really been the star in my case.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that team still goes as far as Joel Embiid does.
Well, I definitely agree. But he's playing his role. Like, he comes in and does what's needed to be done, and he really stepped up.
He's their perimeter star. He is exactly what he is. And we got Ben Simmons to, if you get what you get from Ben Simmons is what you get from Ben Simmons at this point. Joel Embiid is coming through, but once again, his health is an issue. If it's not injuries, now seems to have gotten the flu bug. They're going to need Ben Simmons to probably go back down to the post, and I mean they were successful in that when they played against the Brooklyn Nets that style. But I mean, when you have a player like Joel Embiid who has had an injury history, I think you got to have a contingency plan involved in, and they get faster when Joel's not on the court. So I mean, I would be really concerned with how the Toronto Raptors are going to combat that coming back in the next game.
I honestly don't know if Kawhi is really playing magnificent. I mean, he's doing what you expect him to do. I mean, he's done this with the Spurs. I just don't know if he can push Toronto over the top. That's all I'm saying.
The sum of the parts, right?
Or you just look at the teams on paper. Philly should still be the ones that handle this. Right. I just don't know if.
Because they still got a Kyle Lowry
if he
over there.
can
that's why.
Go
ahead and say
needs to get out of the rest of Toronto. Like,
go ahead and say it.
What is Lowry?
Kyle Lowry.
Yeah,
Kyle Lowry's the problem. It's always going to be Kyle Lowry. Kyle, they go as far as your chain is as strong as the weakest link, and their weakest link is Kyle Lowry.
Some I guess stars or all stars, whatever you want to call it, on a team or leaders actually make other players look a lot better than what they are, or play better, or they want to play better. And I don't know if that's Kawhi just yet. I don't know. It might be.
I see what you're saying.
It might be, but I don't know. It's still wide open. Anything is possible, but
you're saying that basically Kawhi doesn't. He doesn't make the players around him better, but he is.
He's
great himself.
He's phenomenal.
James Reed, he didn't make them better.
Being on the team, he automatically makes them better. What I'm saying is he means like that, almost that LeBron factor of getting other people involved.
Yeah.
Now, that's not really Kawhi's game. But
it's just.
But that is Kyle Lowry's game, and as you can see in the game yesterday, Kyle Lowry was being the all-star point guard that he is, and that's what I mean.
But can he do that?
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. If Kyle Lowry plays well, then the Toronto Raptors are going to go to the NBA Finals. If Kyle Lowry gives you subpar performances, the Philadelphia 76ers are going to beat the Toronto Raptors. Kyle Lowry is going to give you what he's going to give you. Every game he's come out, he's giving you 30 plus, 10 plus rebounds.
Right.
4 or 5 steals. He's doing that. That's what you're going to get. If you don't get, if you get a 2 for 10 for Pascal Siakam, if you get a 7 turnover game with 0 for 7 from Kyle Lowry, then that's when they're going to, the Philadelphia 76ers have continued to show up. Kawhi Leonard has just been awesome. Like, there's not much you can do about that. When a guy's playing out of his mind, that's the beauty of basketball. One guy can kill you, if you don't pay attention to him.
Yeah, he's definitely been a star of the playoffs. Him, KD, maybe even Harden has been a star of the playoffs.
I was thinking who would my top 5 guys be for the NBA?
Well, Dame,
the playoffs.
You know Dame. I got to put
Dame's up there. So Dame would be your top point guard in the playoffs
in
right
the
now.
playoffs right now.
Your top 5 players in the playoffs. Give them to me.
All right, so I'm gonna go KD. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Kawhi. The Freak, the
Greek Freak will be your 3.
Yeah, and Dame.
Dame is your 4.
Yeah, and Harden.
And Harden is your 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Diamond, who you got? Top 5 in the playoffs, still available right now.
Top 5.
Top 5 guys.
Harden.
Harden is your number 1.
All right, we saw that.
Kawhi.
We saw that.
Kawhi 2.
KD.
Lowry? What the hell is going on?
what-
What the hell? You're right. Yeah, I did ask you. This is your opinion. This is your opinion. What the hell?
And actually, one somebody we don't talk about enough is Paul George's favorite player.
Who's that?
I'm being facetious.
Yeah, obviously.
Not his favorite.
You're talking
player.
about Dame Lillard.
Yes.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
So my top 5, it goes like this. It goes KD.
All right.
We're doing this in order.
In order.
Yeah,
in order.
Yeah, definitely order.
Mine's
Kevin?
not in order.
Oh, well, that's the whole point of a top 5 list, Diamond.
I thought that's what we were doing. You said top 5.
Oh, 5 guys I like.
Yeah. I thought we were going in order.
Number 1, Kevin Durant.
All right.
Ever since he said, y'all know my name? Kevin
Yeah,
Durant?
yeah.
He's been a monster. Kevin Durant. Second, my man Jokic in Denver.
You know what?
Is
I like
crushing it. Is doing
I like
everything.
it. I like it.
he needs
I
to do.
don't like it, but
He's been a monster.
Yeah, I definitely respect
Number 3, I'm going to go Giannis. 4, Dame Lillard.
All right.
5, that guy right there, James Harden.
So we were kind of. I don't know what happened over
just
there.
sleep on my man Jokic over there.
I know he doesn't get the love that he probably should get.
So let's talk
in Denver.
Denver, Portland.
Yeah, man.
So Denver beat Portland 116-112.
The best series to watch, in
Right
my
now.
opinion.
Yes.
In the playoffs right now, as far as close as it goes, as competition goes. This is the 2 teams that went to a 4 overtime game. What was that, a couple of days ago, whatever. So it's been a real close matchup between these 2 teams. CJ McCollum in that game had 13 going into the fourth quarter and ended up with like 41.
It's fun to watch.
It's really fun.
Actually, the one that unfortunately I don't think is getting as much light as it should, but it is definitely fun to watch.
Yeah, it's
just like they push the other teams more. This is different.
Yeah, I mean, because it's that West Coast bias. I mean, so it's going to be East Coast bias rather. I mean, it's a 10:30 game. These aren't the biggest stars, but to me,
they're making.
Yeah, it's the Jokic coming out party. If you're not watching it,
you think we're seeing the best basketball from them?
Best team basketball, I believe, is coming from the both of these teams. The balls, moving unselfishly. These are the teams I believe that most rely on the sum of their parts as opposed to just the stars they have. These are Dame's a star in himself. Don't get me wrong,
right? But you're right. They work.
But they work more. He's more dependent on his teammates than the other stars would be. I would think so.
I wouldn't mind possibly seeing one of those teams go to the finals.
Out of
Denver or Portland?
Denver or Portland.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. It's not what I picked, but I just like just the way you presented it. I'd like to see.
You want to see some team game, right?
Right.
I'm more of a one-on-one star kind of guy, but I think that I believe that it's a hard fought, going to be a 7-game series, and they're going to make it to the Western Conference Finals, and they're going to get waxed. Like whoever it is, I'll be a little bit of easy out for whoever they.
Yeah, that's the next thing. Can you go after
exactly?
It's
going to be
games.
Rockets.
It's grueling.
Yeah, they're playing for who loses to the Rockets or Warriors. I mean, better luck next year, guys.
Series is heading back to Denver.
Yeah.
So the Bucks defeated.
I mean, it's 2-2. Let's get that out the way.
Yes,
it's 2-2. It's 2-2. It's a good series. It's a good series.
It's not over. It's not over.
No.
Bucks defeated the Celtics.
Yep.
And
just did it again.
And it did it
again, right?
So it wasn't as bad, I guess, as the weekend game.
Yeah.
What is going on with the Celtics?
It's chemistry, man. I thought they when they got the first game, I thought they had finally figured it out. They were coming off a series victory. I thought the chemistry was rolling. But I mean, Giannis is different.
He is a freak.
Yeah, he is the Greek freak. That's his name.
He is the unstoppable force.
It's really nothing you can do with him. Plain simple. Period.
Yeah, so you got to play your best team ball.
Exactly. And
he is a freak.
Is it weird watching him play? Like you're surprised that he can play like he can play.
It's
with his look,
because we've never seen it before.
Yeah.
Something that big and that agile and like that aggressive. It's like you don't know almost how to take it in. Like you watch, it's like, damn, he make this shit look easy. Like, if I was that big, I'd do that shit every time too. Like he'd get the rebound and 3-4 dribbles and he had the rim. And he either gonna lay you up and make you look stupid, or he gonna dunk on you. And it's really nothing you can.
From wherever
there is nothing you can do about it. It's really nothing you can do about it. And once he gets a hit full of steam, if he gets hot, God forbid this guy ever gets a jumper. Like I said, LeBron. If one thing he's good at, it's vision and foresight, and he got the hell out of the East when exactly the time he should have, because
this would have been coming down. This would have been coming down on him.
This what the
agreed.
Yeah, it's crazy over there now. So
after this weekend, it took me a little while to get here, but I'm gonna say that this era of players might be the most athletic I've ever seen.
Like multiple people,
right?
Yeah.
So to see the freak do this, yeah. At one point, like if you said like 10, 15, 20 years ago, I'd be like, whoa. But this is the most athletic. Like, big men do way more than what they did in the past. So.
Like, Anthony Davis is really agile for a power forward. Giannis is bigger than him and faster than him.
Yeah, so, but you, like I said, like,
which is crazy.
It's ridiculous.
You didn't, no. But now.
This is like a different style.
Right, it's just.
And he plays like Shaq. Like
he's a freak.
It's ridiculous, man. And if you didn't think he deserved the MVP before this, like I believe he's completely solidified it with the way he is basically dismantling the Boston Celtics, man.
Now, I'm not saying that they're better players. I'm just saying they're more athletic. Just want to clear that up.
I got you.
So we just saw the Celtics lose. Was Game 4 a must-win game for them?
It's tough to go down 3-1 in a series, and be able to come back from that.
Yeah, definitely.
So it was, quote unquote must win, but
exactly.
There's still games available. So if they keep winning, they're all must wins.
They're gonna have to.
It's playoffs.
Yeah,
you're supposed to win all of them. So yeah.
Facts.
So I mean, you go in this one, knowing that if you don't win, you go home next game, but. At the end of the day, they should, still go into it with it. Yeah, it can light a fire. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it can light a fire, but it can also, I mean, you should have had that mindset going in the first place.
So you didn't get in this situation.
Exactly. So, we'll see how it goes. Sometimes, people are just better than you.
I mean, yeah. And like you say, chemistry and all that.
Yeah.
A place where I think chemistry is an issue.
Mm-hmm.
The Rockets defeated the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
And close game.
Very close game.
Steph Curry, I mean, really the big.
Let's not bury the lead here. Yeah, let's get it out there.
Steph
early.
Curry missed a wide open dunk in the closing seconds, overtime. What happened here?
Didn't he also have another play that he kind of botched up like a little bit before that?
Yes.
Was it a layup?
Yeah.
He was just off, I guess, that whole game.
And it's
is he injured? I mean, what's going on?
He is. He's okay. So I'm not one to be a Steph Curry apologist, but let's put everything out there. These are the facts. Okay, he has a dislocated finger on his left hand. He's always got ankle issues, and he did roll his ankle, I believe, early in this series. So it's accumulative. Also, this team used to run through him, and through the regular season, and early in his playoffs, it was. And now they're in a situation where Kevin Durant is in, best player in the world mode right now. And Steve Kerr is not an idiot, so he's going to continue to feed the ball to a star. And Steph Curry is in a position right now where He's trying to get in where he fits in, and it's come out to be a couple of games he scored under 20 points. And he's shooting, I believe, at 25% from three right now. He's looking real normal. Now, actually, below average, for real. It just so happens that you have Kevin Durant on your team. So you can cover a lot of that up.
Oh, God,
but yes, they're not doing a lot of losing, but they are not getting the same kind of production that they would get from Steph Curry because Steph Curry is not, he's not the main man. He's not getting the same touches.
He's been the main man for so many seasons.
Yeah. I mean, this
is an adjustment.
And the team also looks different. The ball moves. If they play a better team game, it looks better when everybody's involved. But if it's not, it's playoff. It's playoff mode now. And all of that, that dinking and dunking, scheme shit don't work when you see the same team 7 times. So I know your plays. I know what you're doing. So I'm just going to set my screen a little higher, or I'm not going to chase. I'm just going to wait for you to go down. I'm going to pass that man off. So those same cuts and back doors aren't there anymore. But when I got a 7-foot dude with a handle like a guard who can just pull up from anywhere and shoot it, I'm gonna give him the ball. So I got a scheme for a 6'3" guy to get open, and Kevin Durant can come down and call his own number when he feels like it.
So I have a question for you both, because I think today Cousins came out and said he'll be back for the playoffs. If he gets back for the series, do you think?
Good night, Gracie.
All right.
Yes, it goes from close to disgusting.
But I don't know if he's going to make it back for this series.
I mean, if he's talking,
I can't see.
He tore his quad. It wasn't a complete tear; it was a partial tear.
Right.
So, and they never ruled him out from jump. So, I mean, if he gets back and is able to contribute, they're already really, really, really good. So,
right.
Throw another really on there. Like it is what it is with them, man. So, I mean, if they get, the rich get richer, so be it. The guy's been on the roster all year, so. This is what he's here for too. Like he's here for these playoff minutes, these playoff bumps. So, yeah, man.
What are y'all thoughts on Harden right now?
He's the second best player in the world. I mean, until further notice. I mean, he's reigning MVP. Until they put him out the playoffs.
So you're putting him as second best player
right now?
Yeah.
He's the MVP. I'm going to say. Write him, pencil him in for a 30 ball every time he step on the floor. Like, yeah, it's James Harden until further notice. Like, but with bloody eyes, still would pay 30.
I would kind of. I don't know about second, but I'd just say maybe Kawhi is above Harden. This is what I'm getting ready to say, because if you take Kawhi,
KD is 1. We all agree on that.
KD's 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep moving past the one question.
Right. So I'm saying.
So who's your 1? No, I mean who's your 1?
No, okay, all right. KD. Yeah, KD is 1.
KD's your 1.
KD's 1.
All right. Thank you.
KD is 1.
Jesus.
But
I don't think
if you take Kawhi away from Toronto, I feel like that's
which
it.
That may happen, right?
That's it. They're gone. That's it.
Depending on.
Yeah, but if you take, I'm not saying that the Rockets would win every game, but if you take Harden away, would they be
right here where they're at without him?
Right.
Hell no.
No.
All right, so we're saying the same thing for both players.
Hold on, we're saying the same thing. What about KD?
So if you
KD?
take not KD.
Okay.
KD's there.
Okay,
but we're saying Kawhi. If Kawhi's not on Toronto, we're not even talking about.
No, if Kawhi's not on Toronto, Toronto's doing the same thing. Kawhi is there.
The playoffs without him.
Yeah, they are. They had the playoffs every year.
But
They're a good team.
They had Rosen.
They had a DeRozan there. So I'm saying. So
if you just take them off,
if they stand pat, they lose to the 76ers.
Okay,
they're down 3-1.
Maybe they don't get past first round.
Exactly. Maybe, but they usually do. I mean, they were a good enough team. We're still talking about a team who won 60 games.
But you're taking Kawhi out.
I'm taking Kawhi out, and DeMar DeRozan is a very good player. Kawhi Leonard is an excellent player.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that, maybe they get to the Eastern Conference Finals. They were a really, really good team. They just couldn't get over the LeBron hump. They could have stayed pat this year with what they had last year and probably still, without Kyrie and Gordon Hayward, with respect to them, but they could have stood pat and still been a really, really good team in the Eastern Conference.
So you're saying then if the Rockets wouldn't have made it without her?
Without James Harden?
Yeah, to the playoffs.
No.
I say no.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, the Rockets without James Harden are a lottery team. Like, Yeah, they're sitting there waiting for a magic ball for their
if
star.
KD leaves and goes elsewhere,
Golden State will be fine.
they will be fine.
They'll be fine. KD shouldn't have been there in the first place.
I agree.
They'll be fine without Kevin Durant. I believe that, but honestly, Kevin Durant for me is the same thing that Kawhi is for Toronto. He's here to get us over the hump. We can get here. We can get here just fine. It's just when we get here, we can't get over this, and this is what you're here for.
So there's been like rumors that probably not gonna really come to fruition that Leonard and KD wind up in the Clippers or something like that.
No, it's not going to happen because Kevin Durant's going to the Knicks. That's why it's not going to happen.
You said say that one more time.
Kevin Durant's going to the Knicks. That's why Kawhi. They're not going to team up. That's why that's not going to happen.
So where do you think Kawhi is going to wind up?
I mean, they make it to the finals, man. I think he stays right where he is.
That fat
Well,
check.
they
He
gonna-
said I'm gonna
they-
be
they
the.
going
He said he's
back
gonna be the
to-
king of the North.
Pretty much. Yeah. If Kawhi, if they make it to the Eastern Conference, I mean, if they make it to the finals, there will be why? Why would you leave a winning franchise like that?
I mean,
Well, if they
If they make it,
if they don't,
If they don't, I could see him going to the Clippers with Doc Rivers. I mean, he's a California guy. I could see him going there. I mean, yeah, those are pretty much the only two places I could see him going is either LA, Los Angeles Clippers, or just staying pat where he is, because they would be, I mean, that would put them over the edge over in Los Angeles. But Toronto, he's got pretty much the same stuff.
So I want to go over another thing here. What are we feeling about Lou becoming the Lakers head coach?
It's a move to satisfy their star. He'll be a figurehead like he was in Cleveland.
So what are you saying? Who's the coach then?
You know what the coach is? Same guy.
So then it's
true.
true that LeBron is
Same
uncoachable.
guy as the GM.
Yeah.
So is it true that
LeBron? You know what I'm
so
talking
it's
about.
true then LeBron is uncoachable?
You goddamn right, he's uncoachable. He is. You can talk to him.
How can you be uncoachable?
Well, I don't
at
know.
his level?
I don't.
How
know.
can you be uncoachable?
He had to have been coached.
So if he had been on,
Or maybe he's
the
just a transcendent
Spurs,
talent.
would he be uncoachable then?
No, I feel like LeBron is LeBron. He has the power to pick and choose what he wants and when he wants to do it. So if he feels like being coached, who would I rather have coach me? Lou's cool. I won a championship with him. Let's go get Ty. Ty's cool. If he wanted to be coached, if he wanted to be challenged, he'd be in San Antonio. He would have asked Pat to come down. If he wanted to be coached. If he wanted to be pushed,
Could Doc Rivers coach him?
yeah, I think
Yes.
Doc. I think Doc. Yeah, Doc's an excellent coach.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, but he doesn't want to be coached. He wants to be LeBron, so he'll do what he wants and he'll pick and choose his spots. If he wanted a coach like that, LeBron has all the
So
power.
is that like one of his little weak spots there, not being coach, just being?
I mean, he's also one of the best talents the NBA in the world has ever seen. So
True.
maybe I don't.
True,
Really
I'm definitely not.
I don't need a coach.
Well, I mean, Jordan needed
Yeah,
a coach.
he needed a team. He needed a coach. Yeah, and LeBron really doesn't. I mean, and maybe that's why
Magic needed.
Maybe that's why he's
didn't
3 for
Magic need
9.
a coach?
Oh wow.
Yeah, maybe
That's what we doing.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's 3 for 9 because he won't be coached.
So did you all see that LeBron's response to when Magic actually left? He took it like I didn't even know. I was kind of caught off guard. It was like,
upset.
what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Nobody told him nothing.
Yeah, man, but I mean, it's Magic. Poof, I'm gone, disappear.
So you're saying a legend just say, hey, Magic do whatever you want to do?
I think-
No,
Yeah,
we don't
that's
even,
exactly what I'm saying.
We don't
So
even
I'm
need to
saying-
talk. I
so
don't even
Magic
need
can
to
come back
say.
at some point in
We
time.
had conversations though.
Pretty much.
Even though you were going to come here to LA anyway, we had a couple of conversations. We got talked it over a little bit. Said hi. I'm glad you're coming, and I don't even need to just say, look, I'm about to just step off this
man.
train.
When you beat the virus known as HIV, you can do whatever you want.
Oh well,
okay?
there you go.
Yeah.
There, all right. Well, there
do
you go.
what
All
I want.
right.
I do what I want.
I can't even touch that.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
it's Magic, baby.
That's
All
Yeah.
right. Showtime.
That's,
Think I care about the Lakers, nigga?
Yeah.
Beat the bug.
Yeah, just do it. Hey,
I beat the monster.
I'm out.
Yeah.
The-
I
the-
feel
All
like
right, there you go.
package.
Yeah,
package.
he beat it. Yeah, sent that shit back. That's what he
Wow.
Return to sender.
Well, we can't. Yeah, I guess we got to close on that note.
I know I end the show. Talk about HIV.
Next week we're gonna. I think it's gonna be over. This part's gonna be over.
With the show because I talked about HIV.
No. No, the playoffs. The losers are gonna have lost.
So you
by
think
next week.
Oh, so
Some
who
teams
are
are
the
gonna be
losers?
eliminated.
Yeah,
Some teams are gonna be
So you feel
eliminated.
like the Celtics will be gone?
Yes.
Who's gonna be gone out of Nuggets in the? You think
That's
Nuggets and Blazers will still be around?
That's so tough.
Well, I think that this series currently is going to be over.
You think the Warriors and the Rockets will be over?
Yes, it'll be over.
Okay. Well, it's only 2-1 right now. So if who
State-
you want to win,
Yes.
so you're thinking by this time Monday,
Yeah.
the Rockets will have won all their games.
The Rockets will have, yes.
Okay.
Fuck out of here.
Okay.
I'm saying
You know they got to go to Golden State, right? They
Golden
gotta
State's
go.
not winning anymore.
They're not winning any more games.
No.
This guy here.
No.
Talking about the Golden State Warriors. That's what we're talking about, right?
That's
Yeah.
that's
Not talking
that's
about-
yes.
yeah.
Go
So this is
yes.
what I'm saying. They're going to lose tonight.
They're going to lose tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
All
and
right.
they're going to lose on Thursday or Friday.
So,
Thursday.
Whatever
so
that
this
game
is
is.
not a must win. This is a must win for the Rockets.
The Rockets are going down 3-1.
Oh, this is not
Tonight.
a must win.
The
Tonight,
Rockets are
son.
going to lose tonight?
They're going to lose
Yeah,
tonight. And
so-
by the time we come back, we're going to be talking about
Golden
who
State.
the Golden State.
Golden-
We're
yeah.
talking about the Golden State Warriors facing either the Portland Trailblazers or the Denver Nuggets.
Well,
And
No more Drake picks.
Yeah, he'll still be gone.
Now, Toronto is going to still
that's
be
right.
around.
Yeah, Six God will still be here.
Yeah.
Cameron Time will still be there.
Yeah. He still got his floor seat.
Yeah, right over the free throw line.
Yes.
Look
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
I don't know. It didn't
We're
go
looking
in.
at Iman
It
Shumpert
didn't
blow a
go in.
layup. That's what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
That's
He
what-
was
that's what he wanted us to
there.
see.
What do we
He
get?
had.
What
That's
are
what we wanted to
doing?
see if he got fouled or if it's a
He
shot
did.
clock violation.
Look at this. See? He been practicing his dunk.
Yeah.
Practicing.
Yeah, Steph Curry about to drop a 40 ball out here. Please watch.
Now, he's going to have a good game tonight.
Pay attention.
He's
Yes.
gonna have a
Well,
good
if he
game.
has a good game, you really think the Rockets are
James is
gonna?
out. James is back. It's dramatic.
Yeah, if he has a good game.
I want to go home and watch
They're
this.
bringing him back in like Goldberg. You
See it right?
All right, we got to get out of here. Thank you, fellas. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to a football season.
Yes.
This is going to be an epic season.
I feel like the AFC is ours for the taking, man. We
Yeah.
should be able to. I feel like the Jets will be a little bit of competition with the for their offseason acquisition. I feel like they're going to be good. Of course, the Cleveland Browns,
Definitely.
the Patriots are the Patriots,
Right,
But other than
right.
that, baby, I feel like we,
You
we're good.
didn't mention Pittsburgh at all.
Because I don't feel like they're going to be a factor this year.
I feel like something's really still going on up there in Pittsburgh, but people will say that's just Raven talk right there. I really feel like something.
No, they're trash. They're going to be trash. They're going to be garb.
I don't know if they're trash, but something's just still just weird up there. I mean, I can get into that more on the next show, though.
Yeah.
I think something. I think you might be onto something.
Watch yourself, Mike Tomlin. They're after you.
You see,
That's what you're talking about?
yeah.
Hot seat.
You think so?
Yeah. It's
I don't
about
know
that time.
because of the organization if it's a high seat, but I just feel like there's some weird stuff going on.
He'll
up there.
go when Ben goes.
After all, well,
That's a whole nother
I
thing.
think
Like
you're
2,
right.
3 years ago, he was about to retire, and now
I
he's getting
think
an
you're right.
extension.
Got a 3-year extension, right?
Yeah, but like, wasn't it like he was like
He was on the fence.
Right,
Till
now he's
Until they brought that
playing
bag out.
for-
Yeah, he was playing y'all. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just jokes. You don't know jokes when you hear jokes?
So it's just a lot of weird stuff going on up there.
It's called
I
racism.
hope they keep it weird and don't get it together.
Yeah.
That's
Hell
fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Appreciate
okay, I'm
it.
okay with that.
All right. See you guys next week.
All right.